Discovering Adivasi Little Scientists. Adivasis are possibly the oldest inhabitants in India. With the exception of a few states, they are present in varied proportions in all parts of the country. The tribal people are rich in cultural heritage and skill of art and craft, but are very poor, often grossly malnourished, and still marginalized in respect to higher education as well as in other walks of life. Despite this socio-cultural setting, the Academy feels that the proportion of potentially talented and creative minds in Adivasis would be the same as in elitist societies in India. This is the basis of the Academy's program of spotting and nurturing Adivasi talent. The Moving Academy of Medicine and Biomedicine was established in 2001 by a group of 13 globally recognized physicians and scientists. Padma Bhushan Dr. N.H. Wadia, globally acclaimed neurologist from Mumbai, is the president of the Academy. Padma Shri Dr. M.G. Dev, former director ACTREC Navi Mumbai, is its vice president and secretary. Dr. Rita Mulerkar, head of the Genetic Engineering Lab at ACTREC Navi Mumbai, is the second vice president and treasurer. Dr. S.M. Gaskadbi, head of the Department of Animal Sciences, Agarkar Research Institute, Pune, is the joint secretary and treasurer. The Academy's projects are implemented through its two wings. One deals with research-oriented medical education. The main objective of the second wing is to nurture creative minds in science at a young age in socio-economic marginalized peoples. The present project, Discovering Adivasi Little Scientists, is an extension of a similar program for school children in parts of rural Maharashtra. The program was conducted in collaboration with the Vanvashik Kalyan Ashram Shala, Mangaon, Raigad district. To begin with, workshops were conducted for Standard 9 and 10 students on advanced topics which were outside their curriculum. This was done to get an idea of the grasping power of Adivasi students. Two workshops were held on two topics, namely general laboratory procedures and examination of blood. The necessary laboratory equipment was transported from the Academy's training facility in Pune. Dr. Dev explained to the participants the scientific principles of the various procedures in the workshops in Marathi. In the first workshop, the student handled routine and special laboratory equipments such as micropipettes, pipette aids, centrifuge, pH meter, research microscope, photometer, and protein gel electrophoresis. They prepared concentrations versus OD graphs to verify Beer-Lambert's law. In workshops in hematology, they prepared and stained blood smears and estimated hemoglobin levels and performed blood grouping. They were shown different cellular components of blood, red blood cells, platelets, and white blood cells. In the post-workshop MCQ test, about 10% of the students scored above 60% marks. 4 bright students were selected for our program of Discovering Adivasi Little Scientists, which is a 2-month summer vacation research program for class 9 and 10 students. To provide benefits of the program to the tribal society, only community-based research topics were selected. Research topics allotted to the students were determination of body mass index, screening for early chronic kidney disease, prevalence of hypertension, anemia, and diabetes. Before starting the project, the little scientists were given a 1-week orientation course. The students were imparted training in recording information in the clinical proforma specially designed for the project. This included measuring the weight, height, and calculating BMI, measuring blood pressure, routine and a few special tests on urine and blood samples, and measuring blood sugar with the help of a glucometer. The study was conducted on 3 padas, Kakal, Vanjloshi, and Sai, close to Mangaon. The Ashram Shala operates for only 10 months in the year. Students return home for the rest of the 2 months and work as casual labor on road or building construction on daily wages. Private arrangements were made to provide food for students with some families at the padas. At one pada, students themselves cooked food for almost 10 days. The students collected data mostly in the evening as the participants were available only at that time. Special camps were held for the collection of blood by experts of the academy. Students performed routine tests in the field lab set up at their school in Mangaon. The students visited the Pune laboratory for 2 days in a week where they conducted special tests. Special lectures cum demonstrations were organized on sophisticated equipment and laboratory techniques such as spectrophotometer, electronic cell counter, automated biochemistry analyzer, polymerase chain reaction, animal tissue culture and cloning at the Academy's Pune Training Center. Students prepared urine and blood examination reports that were distributed to the participants through the local family physician who also gave them medical advice and treatment. The results showed that obesity was almost non-existent in the Adivasi population. However, some 15% had BMI less than 16, an indication of very severe undernutrition. Prevalence of chronic kidney disease varied between 4.5 to 8.5% in different padas. Anemia was also an important problem, being present in 70% of the females and 50% of the males. The prevalence of hypertension was low and much the same as rural India. However, diabetes prevalence was significantly higher than that seen in rural folks. A large proportion of Adivasis showed microcytosis, that's small red blood cells, without anemia. On the weekends, students gave seminars on topics such as water recycling, nitrogen cycle, vermiculture, and the ill effects of tobacco. Let us listen to Viklesh, who spoke on vermiculture.
गाडोळे शेतकऱ्याच्या शेतातील जमीन भुसभुशीत करतात आणि त्या शेतामध्ये पिकाची चांगली वाढ होते म्हणून गाडोळा शेतकऱ्याचा मित्र आहे.
Guest lectures by leading scientists and experts were arranged for the students. Dr. Yogesh Saushe spoke on life in outer space. Dr. Ghas Kadwi on developmental biology. Dr. Rita Mulerkar on cancer. Students visited leading laboratories like the Advanced Center for Treatment, Research and Education in Cancer, Navi Mumbai. Students analyzed the results and prepared posters that were exhibited at the valedictory function held on the 12th of June 2012 in MCC Sas Road complex of the National Institute of Virology, Pune. Dr. Sanjay Chahande, Director General of Yashada, Pune, was the chief guest, and Dr. Ram Takwale, former VC, University of Pune, was in the chair. Each little scientist received a certificate, plaque and a scholarship of 5,000 rupees. Naresh, one of the Adivasi participants, shared his thoughts about the program and the academy. Let us hear him.
आम्ही सुद्धा पुढे आता याच्यावर रिसर्च करणार आहोत. मुख्याध्यापक श्री काळे सर, पेडेकर सर यांचे सुद्धा मनापासून आभार व्यक्त करतो. थँक्यू.
We must laud all efforts aimed at the socio-economic uplifting of Adivasis. There has been a steady improvement on all parameters. Literacy rates have shot up from 8.5 to 47% in the last 4 decades. The time is now ripe to conduct special programs for talented Adivasis. In this respect, let us hear Dr. Dev, who is the spirit behind this novel program.
Ekalavya is just not a mythological character. He represents a very talented and hard-working Adivasi boy. It is our duty that the thousands of Ekalavya who are present in different parts of India are given proper opportunities. When this happens, I am confident that one day they will join the band of great scientists of India, and it is with this idea that the Academy has started this program. Thank you.
Let us all support these efforts of the Academy to nurture the most marginalized modern Ekavyas.